All right. So seems like the game was quite a while ago, but we had some good things that we did. I thought defensively we played our hearts out of that. Bucker had a phenomenal day, and offensively, heck, we had a ton of yards. We just got to take care of business in the red zone and get rid of some of the penalties. So, but other than that, I thought all three phases contributed, and there were some really good things you can take out of it. And at the same time, there's plenty of stuff that we have to work on. So with that, time's yours.
We'll go first to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, Coach. I know you guys are getting Charles Omenihu back this week. Just was wondering if you could speak to what the front has been through the 6 weeks and what it means now to add him to that mix.
Yeah, so I think the front's done a real nice job, with pressure and hitting the quarterback. They've done a pretty good job with the run game, likewise. And you had Charles in there, who is a good football player, to the mix. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing him get in there. And I don't know if he's going to be able to just step right in and play the whole game. One of those things. I think we just probably ease him back in and let him get going there. See how he does.
Go next to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Andy. Pete kind of stole my question a little bit about Omenihu, but I just was wondering what the plan is for him this week. Do you think he'll be up on Sunday against the Chargers? And Brad will have a second question as well.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance of that. He's been back here and he's staying in shape or is in good shape. It's just a matter of getting him back in there. He went through all the camp and worked his tail off, and he's kept, like I said, he's kept himself in good shape when he's gone here. But it's just a matter of getting back in and getting in the swing of things again.
Okay, and Frank Clark is a free agent now. What kind of interest would you have in bringing him back?
Like I mentioned before, we love Frank. Right now, we're just talking through some things there, and there are a few things you have to look at when you do that. So, but that's kind of where we're at. We haven't done anything to this point.
Let's go next to Seren Petro. Go ahead, Seren.
Coach, I know you had a chance to kind of sit back and take in all the NFL, and there's been conversations about whether or not you guys are hitting on all cylinders. When you see the Jets do what they did against the Eagles, is that a talking point you take to your team and say, hey, look, we may not have had the prettiest game, but you can see what they're doing. Is that something that you'll share with the team? Is that something that's a conversation?
Yeah, I think probably more focused on just getting better at what we're doing, Seren. I mean, that's we've got plenty of things to take care of without worrying too much about the other people. But I'll tell you what it does. It tells you the parity. I mean, you sit back and watch these games, it tells you the parity that's going on in this league right now. It's crazy. It's great for all the cities in the league, and everybody has a chance. And that's what the league was striving for, So, but that's kind of where we're at with the other part of that. Yeah.
Go next to Todd Palmer. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, Andy. I was curious. You guys have talked a lot about the need to get better on offense, and it's a process. Are there areas you think over these first 6 games you have gotten better and that you can point to? And what are the areas you need to continue to, especially with a guy like Watson maybe out for a while?
Yeah, well, I like the way the young receivers have come along. The offensive line, every rep they get, they're getting better. And I think, we're putting up a lot of yards. We've got to eliminate some of the penalties during crucial situations. We've got to take care of the red zone, do a little better job there. But I like the progress we're making. We just got to tighten up a couple things there.
Go next to Todd Lebo. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, Coach, I know you probably got a chance to watch a little more football this weekend since you guys played on Thursday. And just generally speaking, there's been maybe just this last week with the defenses kind of taking control of a lot of these games. Have you noticed anything this year, league-wide, that maybe defenses are catching up to a little bit of the offensive stuff around the league?
Yeah, well, a lot of the defense are doing a great job. Creative minds. We're lucky we have Spags here and and the job that he does with it. So, he's been a head coach, probably deserves to be a head coach again. And to have a guy in that position that's that qualified and understands the game like that. And you're seeing that different places throughout the league. So I think, right now defenses are doing well.
Coach, it looks like that's all we've got for you. Appreciate the time.
Okay, take care. Thank you.
Thank you.